How do you feel?
Good.
Yeah, I think it went really well. German student project number 4, how to say it, and your speech is how I learned from being lefty. I really enjoyed the story. My evaluation had focused on 3 aspects. One is the objective of the project, which is use short sentencing words and eliminate jargons. And also the other 2 objectives you want me to focus on. One is the flow of your story as well as your body language. So you pick a good topic, like sharing a story, instead of talking about like science, information, or so I think you pick a good approach for the speech. By using story, you brought up the props here. I think for the audience sitting there, at least for myself, it's easier to relate and easier to follow along as you're talking about different props and how they're designed for right-handed people. So I really like that aspect. As far as storytelling, there are a few stories that you included. The first one is a recap how you got into the cast, recap your vacation story. And then there's a story about gas station, talking about how you have to use your left hand to start the car. And then the other story is in your house with your wife, your conversation going through utensils, how they're designed for right-handed people. I think those stories are well chosen. Reflecting on the last speech you provided, I think you were really running out of time last time. So I think this time around, I can tell that you spent some time to figure out what are stories, get you to the point. So I really like the selection of stories. And the last story about the conversation you had with your wife and recount the utensils, I think the description are really vivid, so I can feel like I'm in the room there with you as you figuring out the functions of different utensils. So I really enjoyed that. As far as the body language goes, I think you really look really comfortable there. As I pointed out, using props, and you showed how you try to use your left hand to start a car. So I think you did really well. The only small improvement I would suggest would be maybe considering to put the story recapping the accident in the intro, since you already talked about that story in the previous speech. So this way may give you some more time in the end, so you can share more reflections about your understanding from this being lefty event. Overall, good job.
Thanks.